Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. Today we have Stantler in Generation 2 non-randomizer. Now, Stantler is going to be a little more difficult than I originally anticipated. I honestly thought that it was going to be part of the medium slow level up group. Turns out it is not. It is actually part of the slow level up group. So I think the Pokemon that I was thinking of that was part of the medium slow level up group was Girafarig. So yes, all Pokemon do in fact have to be shiny. Unfortunately, wild Pokemon are not shiny. However, that is something I have considered in the future. I believe they added something to the crystal thing, but unfortunately, until we get my new overlay working for Gen 2, that's just not going to be a thing, because I'm currently using the old game hook and the new game hook. I'm using the old mapper, and the new mapper is the one that includes wild Pokemon DVs. So we won't be having wild Pokemon shiny, but all trainers will be, because I was able to edit the ROM to do that. But anyways, Stantler's going to be interesting. Most of our best moves are not going to be used until the very end of the game. I'm talking about Earthquake and Psychic. So it's going to be a little bit, I don't want to say rough. Our stats are pretty medium. Like, they're not great, they're not bad. And the normal typing means we really don't have that many weaknesses, except for possibly Chuck. And unfortunately, we are not going to have Confusion or Psybeam. We only get Psychic via TM. So Chuck might be a problem, but Chuck uses Dynamic Punch. Eventually, Dynamic Punch is going to miss. So I'm not too worried about that. Plus, we do have Hypnosis on our level up moveset pretty early. So I'm not crazy concerned about that. I'm just concerned about Lance. And, of course, Jasmine. I think I can probably defeat Jasmine with Mud Slap and Hypnosis, but that's going to take a few tries. And Lance, thanks to my 85 speed, I think we'll be perfectly fine just eventually hypnosising to get our way out of a bad scenario. But anyways, because of the 3 Dragonites that are going to try and Thunderwave us, I think we're going to go ahead and save our Paralyzed Cure Berry for Lance and not Janine. Because I think Jasmine. Because I think we're going to eventually get through Jasmine. Plus, Jasmine, not only are we using Hypnosis to put it to sleep, we're also using Mud Slap. So, I mean, eventually they are going to miss to a point where even if we do have to defeat it with Bite or Return, we should hopefully be able to defeat it eventually with enough Mud Slaps. So, I don't think we're going to need the Paralyzed Cure Berry for Jasmine. All right, well, with that being said, very interesting that we get both Sunny Day and Randance, despite not getting Solar Beam or Thunder. But, you know, whatever. But either ways, I believe we are ready to go. And we don't start our timer until after we have given ourselves our egg move, which will be Bite. Since we're basically a balanced physical and special attacker, Bite is actually still going to be pretty good. But Tackle is not going to be that much worse than Bite just because we're normal type, and therefore we'll have the stab for Tackle. Unfortunately, we don't get Stomp until 23, but we do get Swift. So I think Swift will be able to get us through that one gym, no problem. Okay, well, I picked the third wrong one. If you're wondering why I picked... Oh, hold on. We need Rudolph. And that was Edmundo's nickname. Obviously, for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. All right, and we are giving ourselves Bite. There's Bite. And if you guys didn't know, you could heal up this to get the PP back. All right. Now we gotta start our timer, and fingers crossed we get everything right. For some reason, I've been restarting a lot of these early runs just because I do something very stupid. That stupid thing is usually when I talk to Elm after the cop shows up. I forget to do that sometimes. So, like, for instance, you guys know that the story, you know, you talk to Mr. Pokemon, then somebody breaks in. It's your rival who gets the Pokemon, and then you have to set your rival's name at the cop. However, after that, you're supposed to talk to Elm, but you can, in fact, just leave, which I do sometimes. And that causes a whole big problem, because if you just leave, then the Rattata is, the Rattata battle between Youngster Joey and the other guy, it's not going to end. And therefore, you have to go back and talk to the guy. And that takes like a whole minute, especially with wild encounters and no repels and all of that. It's a whole thing. Why does it get Earthquake? Because think about it. It brings its hind legs up, and then it brings its hind legs down, and it shakes the earth. It's one of the very few Pokemon I would argue that Earthquake actually kind of makes a little sense. Maybe not typing-wise, but it definitely makes sense on how it can cause an Earthquake if it's a strong enough Stantler. And judging by a lot of other Pokemon that get, like, certain moves, it makes a whole heck of a lot more sense. Oh, I just did it again. You see that? I almost did it again. I caught myself this time. So, Speed, I don't know if you caught the beginning of the stream, but I mentioned that Stantler is shockingly in the slow level up group. So, this is going to be a lot harder than I expected. We're probably going to have to end up battling the vast majority of Pokemon or trainers. Even though we have Hypnosis, which I think we will probably have to use in order to get ourselves out of a lot of tight pinches. But we still have to outspeed those Pokemon, so we still need to be a relatively high level. But with 85 speed, it's not crazy that we will most likely outspeed most things. But we'll have resets based on Hypnosis luck alone. But I want to try to defer a lot of the training to the later portions of the game. Hey, Steve, this will be interesting to say the least. Oh, it definitely will be. There's a reason why I'm battling every wild Pokemon despite not being able to knock them out in one hit. I think we need the experience. Not every battle is going to be that easy. And also, I want to get to Stomp as quick as humanly possible. Can't believe it's been 6 months. I'm a Bulbasaur now. Oh, nice. Nice. I actually just saw that at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, Stab Return will, in fact, do a lot of work. But we still have to get to Stab Return. And in order to get to Stab Return, we still have to beat a handful of relatively difficult battles. Mostly Rival 2. We have to defeat Rival 2. Which I guess with Bite is not going to be crazy difficult. Now I think about it, that probably isn't that hard. Honestly, we just really need to... Oh, Whitney. We have to pretty much beat Whitney. Once we get past Whitney, we'll be a high enough level. The problem with being the slow level up group is you're not going to get Return early. Basically, I think I've kind of mapped it out at this point. Regardless of your haircut luck, for the most part, it goes like this. Medium slow can pretty much get Return as early as you want. Medium fast requires you to do the trainers up to the teleport girl. And just slow requires you to do the trainers up to the teleport girl and Whitney plus Whitney's trainers. I think that's kind of a relative idea of what you should expect when you are playing for like how early you want to get Return. So, just recap. The medium slow is pretty much as soon as you get the coin case, which is pretty much the moment you enter the city. Medium slow is after you talk to the squirt bottle girl, and and slow is after you defeat Whitney. That's pretty much how it goes every time I play out these runs. And I pretty much have no doubt it's going to go the same, especially since we plan on doing some little bit of extra training. I'm actually not too concerned about the move set. The fact that we get Return, Earthquake, and Psychic makes it better than most Pokemon we play with in this generation. A lot of Pokemon do not get that many 100 power move, or well, 90 plus power moves. I will probably heal to get my PP back. Actually, know what? Never mind. I won't heal. We'll figure. We do get Hypnosis at level 15. That is why I don't think we need to like go over like crazy overtraining like we have some of these previous runs. Some of these previous runs we've overtrained like absolute crazy. Because there just have been no other options. But with Hypnosis on our side, that allows us to at least, you know, have the option to not do all that extra training. Wow, no mud slaps. Thank you. I was actually really worried about all the mud slaps. I mean, tackle's not 100%. Yeah, tackle's 95%. It's scratch that's 100%. All right, let's keep our eye out for Bellsprout in the wild. Nope, wrong box. So used to the randomizer. All right, as we established at the beginning of the run, this Paralyzed Cure Berry is going to be for Lance. So that way, if we do miss a Hypnosis, we aren't immediately going to be paralyzed. I am going to be skipping these battles because these battles suck. Most of those have Magikarps. This guy's got a Wooper. The XP is just not great around here. It's like they did not expect you to the training is just not good. The training ramps up right around the time you get to Goldenrod, because then it goes from level like 5s to like level like 9s and 10s. But it's a pretty big jump. Like over here, the training is just awful. Crap. Luckily, Bite allows us to get past this guy no problem. A lot of normal types have a problem with this guy. I should also consider the Magmar guy. The Magmar guy is not terrible XP either. Also, just wanted to point out that we did not see a Bellsprout. So, I guess we are getting Oddish. Oh, wow. Thank you, Boss KO, for renewing your membership. I appreciate it very much. Looks like you are 1 month away from upgrading to the Bulbasaur. And then after that, I believe it will be Charmeleon. But I believe that's 9 months. I had to do it in that order because I believe at the time the 1 year mark, because I don't like the Bulbasaur line the most, I tried to make the Bulbasaur line the shortest like amount of time for being a member, like, oh, you know, for like years based. But in order to do that, I had to make Bulbasaur itself the longest membership of 3 months. Oh, what am I doing? I don't even remember what item's over there. Sweet. Who is the longest supporter on the channel? That would be Speed. Who is the longest overall supporter of me on both Twitch and YouTube? It's not even close. You guys don't even know him. It is Warlord Wolf. He's been a supporter of the channel for over 3 years now. I know, it's hard to believe, but I was on Twitch for a very long time before this. Ironically, Warlord Wolf is a channel member on YouTube right now. So I mean, if you want to add that, he's still going. Warlord Wolf not only was a well, for there it's a subscriber, but he was also he donated memberships as well and bits. Great guy. Love him. He's been around with the channel since I was doing like the very, very beginning of Magic. Yeah, he's been around for ages. Like he was around when I had less than I want to say less than 1,000 followers on Twitch. And since most of you guys don't know my Twitch channel's got like, I believe it was 19,000 followers at its height. But it has obviously dropped now since I don't really stream very much on there, especially since I don't really stream on Magic very much, which is where I got all the followers with Magic the Gathering. Okay, well, at least everything has been going pretty well, except for that little poison adventure we just had. I think things are... Oh, crap. I just realized. I picked up Swift, didn't I? I should have taught Swift. I do multi-stream to Twitch, but that's not the same. Remember I said I played Magic on Twitch, so I mean, it's very, very different situation. So people don't really watch my channel for Pokemon. They all watch for Magic. And to be fair, after I got that job and then I took like a year off and started playing Magic again, they didn't really watch for Magic either. Even on my channel currently, as you guys know, I took that 2-week vacation. My poll voting dropped by half because I didn't do anything for 2 weeks. Like the platforms definitely punish you for not continually putting out content. Oh man, we're so close to our turn, I can taste it. Let's see. Oh, we can also learn Headbutt. Well, you also started doing literally twice as much content. I don't know if you noticed. So your stuff nearly doubled. It's almost like more content equals more viewers. Less content equals less. I mean, who would have thought? Oh, right, no repel. We have to catch an Oddish. Perfect. We'll go ahead and put it to sleep for the higher chance of catch. Perfect. We don't necessarily need the money, so we're going to go ahead and leave that repel alone, or max revive or whatever, revive alone. All right, hold on, I'll get to your question just a sec. Once I get to like a position where I'm starting to do a lot of battling. I'm mostly teaching Headbutt not because I wanted an improvement over Swift, but because I wanted the extra friendship. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that guy could see you in the grass. Alright, if the first badge is the Zephyr badge. And the last badge is the Earthquake badge. Why does the Lego... Why does the Lego Florin guy, aka Blue, not use ground types? Because I believe he already had like an established brand They wanted to, they wanted people to realize that he's the blue from the first game, so they kept a close enough team to the first game. But I do believe that they probably would have done that if it wasn't blue specifically that was in there. All right, what item was here? Paralyze heal. Okay. Steve, how's the run? The run is going okay so far. We have not run into any issues, but to be fair, we don't really think we're going to run into any issues. The only problem is the slow level up group. So we are not going to get return until most likely after we get the badge for Whitney. A good normal type with fairy growth rate and crystal. Man, this should be hopefully be fast. Unfortunately, like I said, slow level up group, so not going to be great. I'm surprised Pokemon. Sorry, just 1, 2. Abra. All right, we still have to get the radio card. Yes, yes, no, yes, no. Okay, now we just got to pick up Kenya. All right, and we actually do want to battle pretty much all of these trainers so we can get Headbutt. All right, I'm surprised Pokemon Solo and speed running isn't an official esport. I think that's just because there's too many. There's just too many Pokemon, and there probably aren't enough agreed upon rules. And then it's also really hard to judge those rules. Like, for instance, one of the rules that can be manipulated is the catch rate of the wild Pokemon. That would be really, really hard to determine if somebody was cheating or not. Oh, crap. I just realized I should have healed. Now I have 4 headbutts. That's alright. I think we'll just use Hypnosis on Whitney. Let's see. Do we have potions? We do have. We have three potions. We're good. Crap. We are so underleveled. Unfortunately, we're not even close to getting return. I think we need another 3 levels at least. There is something we can do about that, though. We can not heal when we get to Ecruteak, and then we can teleport back. All right, have a nice night, Area 91. Should have healed. I did skip too much training. I don't know why I said I was going to do the training and then I didn't. Although, to be fair, I don't think it's going to be that big of a time waste. We only need like another 2 levels. Teleporting back, I don't think it's going to be too big a deal. These two guys might have been one of the reasons why I wasn't able to get return. I bet you if I battled both of these guys, I might get to 23. And yet, still skipped him. Actually, this guy will be super easy with Swift. I mean, his Pokemon are all weak to physical. Oops. If you were a gym leader, what Pokemon you use during any battle? That is a much deeper question than one would expect. What Pokemon would I use? I mean, I guess I would be a psychic gym leader. By the way, we did not get enough friendship, but 23. We actually need to be 24. Oh no, I just got rid of Swift. Bummer. Interestingly enough, I have been a gym leader before. If you're wondering how, there is this thing on Minecraft called Pixelmon. Way back when I was in high school, me and a friend of mine, we owned a Pixelmon server that, yes, indeed, did in fact make money. And I was a replacement gym leader. Oh my god, John Calibro upgraded to Raikou tier. I appreciate it very much, bro. But like I said, I was the replacement gym leader. So I didn't really have a specific gym leader. One time I'd be grass. Sometimes I'd be fire. Crap. 5th. Oh, new member overall. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, now we've got return. No, you saw nothing. You saw nothing. Abra doesn't need return. I actually can't remember what our next move is going to be. I think our next move is Hidden Power. Oh, bummer. I spent all that time getting around this guy, and then eventually he saw me anyways. But unfortunately, being a gym leader sucks. Like I mentioned, as a gym leader, we hired gym leaders for the server for free. Obviously, we didn't pay them anything. But these gym leaders, every single time I battled, I lost. Pixelmon was not because it's like Minecraft based. Their Pokemon fall within a certain level range, and so anybody who eventually crafts enough Pokeballs can just go ahead and catch like level 40 Golbat, and then basically that level 40 Golbat can go ahead and just defeat like the first 4 gyms easily. So like if you weren't in like gym 6, 7, 8, like you just lost. Like people would put in chat, "Hey, is a gym leader on?" And then I would say yes, and then they would battle me, and I would lose every single time. Oh no, that's the thing. I was the co-owner with the server, so I was just a backup gym leader when there were 0 gym leaders on. We tried to have like 2 of every single gym leader on, but of course, as you can probably imagine, when you're hiring a bunch of 12-year-olds to be your gym leaders, some of them just don't show up and stop playing on the server. And some of them just quit because of all the losing, because they realize that, hey, if I am the first gym, I am never going to beat anybody ever. We gave them like perfect stats and everything. They still lost. They did not like it. Unfortunately, I am not a creative type. I did, in fact, build the gyms myself, and they were not very pretty. What were the level caps? These Pokemon had leveling turned off so that they did not get too strong the more gym battles that they did. Because as you can probably imagine, maybe, just maybe, the first gym leader who had I think his strongest Pokemon may have been level 15. If he accidentally defeats, let's say, I don't know, a level 30, he might gain like 5 levels, and then he'll be too strong to be the first gym leader. So they had the leveling turned off. We did let them choose whatever moves they wanted, though, so that way they could be competitive. And this was back when Pixelmon only had Generation 1. So it wasn't that the server was Generation 1. This was so early in Pixelmon's development that only Generation 1 existed. I think by the time they came out with Generation 2 and Generation 3 Pokemon, they got DMCA'd by Pokemon because it became too popular of a mod that it was threatening Pokemon sales. I know, crazy. It's probably still a thing. I just don't think there are servers anymore because servers technically make money, and since it makes money, Pokemon can like really fight them to get that money. It's not like we were super popular. I think we only made like 2,300 in the first year, and I think we made like over 5,000 in the second year. And then we got DMCA'd. The reason why we made 5,000, you're not going to like this, but we incorporated loot boxes. So normally we made money via like packages. Like, hey, here's a package that includes Pokeballs and stuff. And we would sell those and people would get like $5, $10 or whatever. And then we incorporated loot boxes. And by loot boxes, I mean, hey, you can either buy a Zapdos for $10, or you could get a random legendary for $3.50. Or, I mean, well, I think it was $5. You can get a random legendary for $5. And, of course, there were only 5 legendaries back then. Or 4. Yeah, 5. There were 5 because of Mew. So, you could try and get that Zapdos via a random legendary for $5. And we sold so many of those random legendaries. And then eventually there became an update where you can actually use a command to update the stats. And because you could use a command to update the stats, the when people purchased it, the server just used a command for them on the server. And so it would give them the Pokemon with those stats. So we were able to sell Pokemon for double the amount of money when that happened. So instead of you could get a random Zapdos for $10, or you can get a perfect Zapdos for $20. Or whatever Zapdos you wanted. They did, in fact, have, even though technically it was only Generation 1 Pokemon, they did, in fact, have, like, natures and stuff back then. So that was still a thing. And also, like, special defense. I also like to troll Pokemon. Troll people. I would like to hang out on the entrance of the server. Oh my god, that's the 4th Magikarp. The 4th Magikarp's 45%. Anyways, I'd like to hang out with the at the front of the server, and I'd throw out my Magikarp and say if anybody can beat me, they can have a random legendary of their choice. The thing is though, the Magikarp that I was using was actually a Mewtwo with a Magikarp skin. With perfect stats. And it was level 100. Oh. God, this Krabby, it does not want to go in the ball. I mean, it's a higher catch chance when it's asleep. Did I beat anyone? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I used to beat people all the time. Remember, I was on the server like 24/7 because I had no life back then. I even set up a checkers area, and I was very, very good at checkers. Very, very... I think my record before I stopped playing checkers was somewhere around like 123-12. I love checkers. Unfortunately, there are some very easy strategies that anybody can use to pretty much beat anybody in checkers. And because nobody's gonna be challenging me to checkers anytime soon, it's basically just have your pieces in non-jumpable areas. So like put your pieces on the side of the board and keep your pieces in the back of the board. And when you're controlling the side of the board, eventually your opponent's going to jump your piece and they're going to be right in front of your side piece. And the nature of how small the board is, when they do that one jump, your side piece will probably end up getting a double jump. So it was great. Hi, sorry, bad English. Any Pokemon games on the phone? You can actually download an app called My Old Boy or My Boy on your phone, and then you can download a ROM file and you can play Pokemon on your phone. I actually did that before. I'm very bad at chess. We have established this via my friends and myself. I'm very bad at chess. I'm very, very, very good at checkers. Very, very bad at chess. Oh, I gotta grab repels. Super repels. Super repels. Get like 30 of them. All right, so this is the only gym. Oh, wow, I didn't use a repel. Okay, interesting. So this is the only gym I'm worried about in the whole, well, for a while, until we get all the way to Jasmine. Just because of the fighting types, we might, in fact, want to consider putting them to sleep. All right, business travel, same. I had 2 jobs like him. I'm basically the champion in nearly all the Pokemon games. Who doesn't know that? Children, remember, I was 17, and the people who played on the server ranged from the ages of 8 to 23, I would say. And most, like, 10-year-olds don't know how to play checkers very well. Also, very, very far away on the servers, I did, in fact, build chutes and ladders, and I also built Connect 4. Very, very good at that, too. Not chutes and ladders, because chutes and ladders is super random, but Connect 4 are very good at that, too. Did Speed ever play on that server? Probably not. When I was 17, Speed was... what, 9? Okay, how good am I? Oh my god, I knocked out the Primate with 1 hit. Screw it, we're not going to go ahead and use Hypnosis. Oh, you used Mind Reader. Thank you. Thank you so much. What year? Let's see, when I was 17, I was just graduating high school that year, so it would have been 2013. The Pixelmon mod was active. I also don't remember if I grabbed the Secret Potion. Okay, I did. 2013 and 2014. It's a good thing that I know this game pretty much like the back of my hand. Otherwise, I really wouldn't be able to do all of this talking. Like, I'm just like, oh, yeah, I'm in this area of the game. Now I just go over here. And then I'm in this area of the game. Then I just go over here. In 2013, you were 11. Okay. Well, I doubt you were probably modding Minecraft at 11. Alright, so should we actually have Hidden Power Dragon or keep Headbutt? Because quite frankly, I think Stab Return is going to hit dragons better than Hidden Power Dragon. Crap. Because I don't think Hidden Power Dragon is going to be, like, useful at all. At least Headbutt offers flinches. I've been working on my master's right now. And college, by the way. I'm sadly in school and I have to work. That's all right. I did most of my YouTube watching while I was in college as well. YouTube's a really nice platform where like the things you watch aren't too long and they're very, very pick up and put downable. Matt, that's also my senior year of college is when I first started streaming. Remember how I said 19,000 followers? I streamed Magic the Gathering Arena. The Arena was like the upgrade over the old Magic the Gathering online. And I played Arena from the very beginning till about 3 years in. And I amassed the 19,000 followers. However, I then got a full-time accountant job, and I took a year off. And then I thought that I'd still have all my viewers, or at least I'd still have some of my viewers, and I didn't. So I basically had to start over. I used to have over 100 people watching me every stream, and now I have like 12. And that's okay. You know, these are the things. These are the breaks. Also, oh my god, I forgot to click the button. Oh my god. Hey, hello Massey. Welcome to the stream. It is Crystal. And it is a great game. Unfortunately, I forgot to click the button, so now I have to do 2 more battles against the Rockets. If you guys don't know, there is a button right by the Magnemite scientist that turns off these two battle encounter things. And we will, in fact, have to go click that button because it is a major waste of time to be battling all these weak Pokemon. Especially in the slow level up group where these levels, or these Pokemon do not matter in the aggregate. I think we're making pretty good time, though. I do need training, but this is bad training. See, here's the thing. I do have the Great Equalizer to training. Headbutt is like... Or, sorry, I have Hypnosis. Hypnosis is like the Great Equalizer to training. Anything that you needed to train for, you can just Hypnosis your way out of it. So, yes, I do need training, but I only need enough training to outspeed. Unfortunately, my overlay is still not working because I still have not fixed it since the switch to XML, where they broke stuff. Of course, the enemy stuff is working, just not the regular stuff. So I don't actually know what speed I currently have or how many proteins I can physically take. Okay, looks like I can still take that protein. Nice. What was this again? Full heal? Yep. We could always use a full heal. That's the nice thing about this ROM, Area 91. There is no such thing as instant text. Since I did not start playing with instant text, there is no instant text to screw up. So for the text speed, I just type in C1. That's where I had the problem. I typed in C1, and C1 is fast with set and battle animations off. And I had C1 yesterday when we did our race. And that was the big problem because Speed was playing on instant text, I was playing on fast text. And you would think, how much faster can it get than fast text? Oh boy, all this text is just freaking gone. Like, it is just lightning speed. Oh crap, nah, that's fine. Why are the Indigo Disc legendaries have low IVs? Like, none of them have 3 best stats. I don't know. I remember when I played Diamond and Pearl, the legendaries that I got weren't perfect. But then I think I used a bottle cap and fixed it. I actually really liked Diamond and Pearl when it first came out. A lot of people don't like that game for some reason. I really loved that game. Especially since I got like one bottle cap legit, and then I started duplicating bottle caps because the duplication glitch was a thing. It had something to do with like going in a Pokemon Center, then the screen, when the screen's flashing, like close the game and like reopen the game, and like and then like the screen when you jump back in will be black, and then you can go in somewhere. It was a whole thing. It was very fun. But I liked the glitch because then I got like 100 bottle caps, and all of the grinding was just gone. Freaking loved it. Alright, I only need to heal here actually to get more returns. Dude, stab or turn is like the best move in the entire game. It's great. Okay. Cool, cool. No blizzard. I like that. Yeah, I'm certainly not against using glitches. Alright, fly over. Okay, well, our time has come. We are officially about to battle Jasmine. And like I said, we've got Hypnosis and Sand Attack, and that is pretty much all we have going for us. Probably want to get those returns back. I don't also remember if I'm at full HP or not. Alright, so let's go ahead and teach Mud Slap. Overhead Butt. Also, another reason why I should definitely not have taught Hidden Power, which was a good decision not to teach it. Alright, Mud Slap. Oh, so close. That's unfortunate. Oh, that was a good range too. Feels bad. Oh, I quick clawed right there. Okay, first reset. Should have been a slightly higher level. Feels bad. Oh well. Interestingly enough, Mud Slap could also, in theory, increase the miss chance. And that was a crit. Full HP. This is looking good. Oh, and then... Oh, oops. Then she got a crit. Feels bad. Traded crits. Have I considered Heart Gold? I have not, because of how long it is and how many cutscenes there are. Okay. We are not getting hit by critical hit Thunderbolt. You would think one of these Mud Slaps would have caused a miss. I mean, 33% plus a built-in 25% seems like a high chance to miss. Well, she did miss 2 Thunderbolts, so I guess there is that. Alright, Hypnosis. Didn't affect. Cool. Let's go ahead and start building in those misses. I'm just going to use all my Mud Slaps while it's asleep. Wow, did you see that? It hit me. Through all of those mud... Oh my god, you gotta be serious. Can't be serious. That thing was hit by like three Mud Slaps. And, you know, on top of it, Iron Tail is like a 25% accurate move. That's just crazy. I'm starting to wonder if I should consider using the berry. She's missing them without any hypnosis. She missed 3 of them with no hypnosis, and then immediately woke up and hit me with a Mud Slap. Oh my god, boy! Oh, I got a crit. Nice. Now can I make it without being paralyzed? No. Okay. Well, I knew it was too much to ask for. Alright, asleep. We have 7 Mud Slaps, so we might as well just use all 6 of them. Come on. It's such an inaccurate move. Hypnosis, just keep on going, man. Okay, -6. Fully paralyzed. Okay, we can do this. This is it right here. We got this. Okay, that wasn't like the worst. I mean, it was bad, but I mean, we expected it to be bad. We expected to knock out the Magnemite, but so be it. It happens. Yeah, if Magnemite was a single hit, it would have been a lot easier. But, you know, it is what it is. We're not doing a second run. Interestingly enough, I'm not a big fan of Suicune. I think Suicune is just too defensively bulky, where its offensive stats are really lacking. I really like Ho-Oh, though. I mean, Ho-Oh's got like 150 attack. It's like really high. I feel like if I were to do a Ho-Oh redo stream, like I did my Lugia stream, Ho-Oh would be almost up there with Alakazam. Oh, are you talking about those? The only reason I haven't any idea of what you're talking about is because Speed and I were writing all of the legendaries from Generation 2 to Generation 8 and putting them on a spreadsheet. And I think Walking Wake was the Generation, was it 8 version of Suicune? I thought that the Generation 8 version of Entei was real 9 version, whatever. Version of Entei was really funny looking. Not right now, Smokey. All right. Now, these things have a lot of defense, so fingers crossed. Perfect. That's all I was really hoping for. All right. I do not think I'll knock out the Weezing in one hit. Yep, didn't think so. All that mattered is I didn't get hit by a smokescreen or a self-destruct. Or, quite frankly, a sludge, or actually, quite frankly, everything but tackle. I don't want to get poisoned. Poison would suck. Oh, actually, you know what? I have full heals. I don't know why I thought poison would be bad. Actually, yeah, just anything but smokescreen and self-destruct would have been fine. What are your thoughts on the Galarian forms of the legendary birds? I don't have any thoughts. I've only played the new versions of all of the games except for Gen 9 once. Like, I really only played them. I don't know. I feel like I'm only playing them because I'm an adult and I can afford to buy them. And even then, I still don't buy them. I just pirate them. But regardless, I just play them all once to play them. I did play Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl twice, though. I really like that one. Like, I really, really like that one. I know that people shit on it and whatnot, but it was basically my first Pokemon experience where I could manipulate the Pokemon all I wanted. Like, I could basically get unlimited rare candies thanks to the duplication glitch. I could pretty much get unlimited rare, levels due to just training. I could get they had they had the berries to EV train your Pokemon. They had basically unlimited money by battling those fog trainers with a lot of money. Like, like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl had everything I've always wanted in Pokemon, which just like, hey, catch a Pokemon and you don't have to, you know, hatch a million eggs. You can just get whatever you want whenever you want. I thought that was very fun. I got my new 15 HD monitor and pop-up green screen today. Can't wait to try the green screen. 15-inch? That's really small. I literally can't remember the last time I had a 15-inch monitor. I might have been a teenager last time I had a... No, actually, you know what? I don't think I've ever had a monitor that was under 20 inches. 15 inches are really small. You know what? I think the last 15-inch monitor that I had was not a monitor, it was a TV. And it was a tube TV that I used to have in my own bedroom when I was a kid. That was the last time I had a 15-inch monitor. Very, very small. But, you know, when you're a kid and that's the only option your parents will let you have, like, that's it. Wow, you guys are... Oh, actually, you know what? Laptops. I've had laptops that are 15-inch monitors. I forgot. My bad. I forgot about laptops entirely. But as far as like a standalone desktop, never had one that was under 20 inches. Honestly, I don't think I've ever had one that was under 22 inches. Mine at work, mine here, I believe, are 24 or 26. I can't remember. And then mine at work are either 24 or 26. It's a nice sweet spot for me, 24 to 26. Wow, you know what the funny thing is? I just completely forgot about the game for like a few minutes there. Like, I just completely forgot I was playing Pokemon altogether. I was just, like, thinking about monitors and crap, and I was on autopilot. Freaking love this game. Freaking love Pokemon. So predictable. Yep, 24. That makes a lot more sense. Actually, hold on. Give me a second. All right. Oh. Knock down my headphones. It is... Oh, it's my monitor's at 28 inches. If you didn't know it, you measure it diagonally, and that's how you get your monitor size. And actually, let me measure my laptop too. Believe it or not, this laptop was top of the line way back when I was in high school. Remember that 2013 era I was talking about? This laptop cost me, a teenager at 17 years old, $1,100. And that I was working back then, so I had the $1,100. And I used this throughout college, obviously after college, and I still have it now. It's barely able to play Saints Row 4 on it. But let's see how big the monitor is. I've had this for so long. Oh, and when I say it was ahead of its time, it was one of the very first touchscreen monitors. 16 inches. So yeah, I had like touchscreen back when people were like, "Ooh, that's really cool." Like, I would whip out my laptop in front of my friends, and I would just be touching it like it was a tablet, but it was a laptop. It's freaking cool. Everybody loved it. Okay, I guess back to the game. Unpause. Yeah, I think my monitors at work are 24. My personal ones are 28. I don't think I'm missing anything, right? Yeah, I think my next thing that I pick up is Earthquake. Now, obviously, that's not until Victory Road. I really wish I had 32-inch monitors at work. I get a lot done. I have 3 monitors at work. Work only provided me with one. Work provided me with one, and I told them if I went out and I bought other monitors, which I think one I bought on Facebook Marketplace and another one I bought on an auction website. So I paid significantly below market price for both of the monitors. But they said if I brought them in, I was allowed to use them. I almost forgot about the pink bow. Because return wasn't powerful enough. Cool, I got around the only guy I was actually scared about. I imagine there's no way we could possibly take the iron, so I'm not even going to bother picking up the iron. I think we've probably done too many battles to pick up the iron. Then again, actually, now that I think about it, we haven't really done that many more battles than any other run. Actually, you know what? I will go ahead and pick up the iron. No, it's the second one. The second rock is the one. This one. Probably can't afford to use it, though. Yep, didn't think so. Okay. Worth a try. I don't necessarily think I need that PP up, but, you know, might as well. Every time that I have had to go to the Pokemon Center, it's almost always just to get more PP return. Like, imagine, you know, you had a Hyper Beam every single turn and you did not have to have a refresh or like refresh turn and then add 10% more thanks to the pink bow. That is basically what we were working with right now. Basically automatic Hyper Beams every turn. So why not give it more PP? You guys run on Windows XP. Oh my god, that's awful. But to be fair, if you want to make your workplace feel less cheap, the well, for you guys it's called like accounting software. For us accountants, we call it an ERP system. Our ERP system is from the 90s. It's called Aeros, like Aeroblast, but with an S at the end. Aeros. It's super old. I've been told we are like one of the only 2 companies using it in the entire world. The last company they worked for, they were the only company using it in the entire world. Like, companies, they do not let go of their software. They just hold on to that thing until it just stops working. What is the power of Hyper Beam with normal stab? I don't know. It's too hard to get. I couldn't possibly figure it out. So I guess you multiply 150 by 1.25, or sorry, 1.5, and then you add another 10% onto it thanks to the pink bow, and that's what it is. See, I don't even know if I saved in front of her. Like, I'm just so far into autopilot mode that I'm like just forgetting to do things. All right, well, I'm just doing things, and the only thing that I don't really autopilot is saving. But we are just killing it. Our five resets is on 1 hard battle, and that was it. I assume 250 is with the pink bow then. Oops, it's 113 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 1, 3, 1, 2. So, I mean, imagine a return at, or basically a Hyper Beam's explosion without the pink bow, or with the pink bow. All right, we need to get our Dratini before we forget. We are making such faster progress than I was expecting. I actually think the under is definitely possible right now. I mean, we've got 20 minutes to defeat the Elite Four, which is like so much time. All right, now we need to go get our rare candies. Now that we have a waterfall user. Actually, now that I think about it, can anybody confirm when you get on, or like when you're using Surf, can you get a battle like the moment you use Surf? I feel like that just doesn't happen. Like the moment you enter the water, like you're not your first step, but like the moment you're entering the water. Like I can't remember the last time that happened. Okay, usually I teach Waterfall immediately. Alright, one more rare candy to go. Well, actually two. One more, and then we talk to Elm. And then there's one more to go. Crap. I think it is possible, but don't quote me on it. I just feel like every time I can use Surf and then use my Repel. And I feel like it just never happens. Like getting into a battle the moment... Crap. Getting into a battle the moment you enter the water. At least leveled up. Hello. We are just now finally talking to Elm after defeating Claire. Let's go ahead and heal to get our PP back. That's the fastest heal in the game. There's the least amount of talking for that heal. So, Game Dev, do you have two modes? Is that why? You've got a regular Game Dev mode and you've got an Agent of Chaos mode? Is that how that works now? And depending on which account that I see you talking on, that's what mode you're in? Alright, I do in fact think we need this training. I go through this training with just about every Pokemon. I try and hit level 50 by the time I get to the league, but obviously we're not going to hit 50. On top of that, I'm working on first Agent of Chaos video. I'm sure I will love it. Huh. We'll see about that. Pure black screen. Oh, I was just listening to Rooster Teeth last year, and they did a 8-hour... No, sorry, it was a 24-hour video. They did a 24-hour video of a fire in 8K, and I remember they said they like the video footage, like they had to buy like all new hard drives just for the 8K fire footage. 24 hours of 8K fire. I mean, they said it was like 20 terabytes or something like that. One video, 20 terabytes. The thing is, I think they posted to YouTube, which downplays it to 1080p, which the name of the podcast is called Fuckface with a star over the UC. And the whole premise of the show is doing things that are stupid and then having them backfire. So they do something stupid like record 8K footage of a fire and then have YouTube downgrade it is a big fuckface move. I don't know if they ever post it though. Like usually they talk about these things. I don't remember if I ever remember hearing them post it. I remember them working on it last year. God, I love one-shotting everything. Like, it's crazy to think that Stantler is basically a legendary right now. I mean, it's hitting Pokemon at like a tremendously like high damage rate. If it isn't a troll video, I actually use a 24-hour black screen video when I sleep. I didn't have to turn it off on my Apple TV, and I don't have any annoying lights flashing. Huh. All right, well, let's go ahead and get Earthquake and upgrade over Mudslap. I don't think we need Earthquake immediately. Return will be just fine. We got Return and Bite. That's all we really need for him. Although, if we didn't have Bite, definitely would consider teaching Earthquake. Because then we wouldn't have a move to hit the... crap. Uh-oh. You might get hit by Curse. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, my God, it didn't save. Oh my god, oh my god. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my god. No! Okay, well, I didn't save, so I have to rewind. I cannot believe I lost to the rival. All right, there's the reset. Wow. I called it too, man. I said that paralysis was really going to be the death of me. And then I called the Curse. Although he didn't use Curse on turn 1, which was very appreciative of. Of course, we're about to see the same events unfold, aren't we? Can you believe how many times we fully paralyzed? That was a little bit ridiculous. See, I mean, this is what happens when you don't get fully paralyzed every turn. Just nothing happens. We just one-shot everything, and then we call it a day. Unfortunately, that was the perfect storm of every single thing that could go wrong did go wrong. Don't even need Bite. It's just not powerful enough. Oh, right. Should teach Earthquake, though. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I was like, huh, you got close. You got lower special defense. I'm curious if I should have considered using Bite. Oh, man. We are way under right now. So way under 140. I should also consider moving Earthquake to the second slot. I'm also going for an insanely long time on it because it will be nice not having to deal with finding another video or rewinding it to the beginning. Oh, dude, Earthquake's like so good. Earthquake's like one of the best moves that have ever existed, up there with like Ice Beam. Fun fact, if you have Earthquake and Ice Beam, you have so much coverage that you pretty much have all the coverage you need for the rest of the game. Like, when I have a Pokemon in Generation 1 that has Earthquake and Ice Beam, I believe that is super effective against 4 types each with no overlap, except Ground. So, like, it covers, like, more than half of the types in the game, Earthquake and Ice Beam. It's great. You survived. Wow. Okay, so assuming we get a first try Lance, we could be 8 minutes under the over-under. Right. Confuse Ray. Hitting myself. I think I was also hit by a sand attack. Oh my god. How? Oh, I must have been hit by a sand attack. I was like, how in the world did I Gen 1 miss a return? I just got 3 misses on return. Wow. Okay. That's unfortunate. Not using... I don't... Oh, I do have a PP up. I mean, I don't necessarily need it. Oh. Freaking sand attack. Sand attack always adds in an element of randomness that I don't like. Okay, we didn't get hit by Curse. That was the big fear. It's crazy how the battles are really either one-sided or go horribly wrong. I mean, that one was just completely one-sided. Paralyzed Cure Berry. I mean, all of these Dragonites are going to be 2 shots, so we kind of don't need Pink Bow. Who do I like the most in Pokemon? Like, who as in the character? That is an interesting question. Which character do I like the most? Which character do I like the most? That's a really hard question to answer. Will I knock out? I don't know if I will. Oh, I did. Nice. Oh, wow. I mean, yeah, of course yourself. I'm trying to think of something else. I mean, there are characters that are like that you just generally like, man, I'm really happy to see you. I can't think of one off the top of my head though. Oh, really? Huh. Can't. Who do I like? I'm having a hard time thinking about who I like the most. It's a very difficult question. Stupid Aerodactyl, that stupid Hyper Beam. Oh my god, it immediately woke up. Wow. There is definitely an answer to the question, which character do I like the most? just have to think of it. No, it can't be. I was thinking, oh, I wonder if it's Rival 1 because he loses every time. No, it can't be Rival 1. Maybe. You know what? Actually, if it were a year ago, I'd say the answer would actually be Janine. Because she always loses no matter what Pokemon I'm using, no matter how good or bad. But when we started doing the Gen 2 randomizers, then Janine did not become my favorite person anymore. So who's my new favorite Pokemon? You know what? It might be Mimic Girl, which is sad because I forget her, like, a lot. It would kind of be, it's probably not a good answer to say somebody you forget about, like, every time. Maybe it's the Return Lady. Return Lady's never steered me wrong, and I never forget her. I mean, Mimic Girl offers victory in occasions that have no victory. I don't think there's a good answer to the question, though. It's really sad looking at my overlay and be like, oh, yes, finally, time where I can use Bite. And then it's like, no, I guess not. And then it's like, the only time to not use Return is when you have super effective Earthquake, and that's like it. Oh, speaking of, we are about to arrive in Saffron so we can get Psychic. So that'll be nice. See, we didn't go to her on the way to Celadon because that would be taking a right, and a right would be going out of the way. But taking a right going towards Sabrina is technically the right way to go. So it's not out of the way. I really like psychic coverage. Right. Up, down, down, left. How is he the only one who gives you not an actual psychic, though? You're gonna need to rephrase that. I don't know what that means. You mean I'm not a psychic type? Alright, right, up, down. Right, up. Nope. Nope. Up, down. Okay. Screwed that up, but I got out of it. We're good. Mr. Psychic is canonically a psychic. Sure. Mr. Psychic's name doesn't even match his appearance. That is true. That is very true. It doesn't match his appearance at all. I forget. I've already forgotten, but isn't he like look like a fisherman? Alright, finally, Abra will have another use. Alright, so far we're making great progress. Why get a psychic to give you when we have a fat-ass fisherman? Pokemon logic. Oh, dude, don't try to put Pokemon logic to anything. Pokemon logic doesn't give like rock throw or rock slide to Aerodactyl or other useful moves to other Pokemon. Pokemon logic just doesn't make sense to him. And I think the answer to Pokemon logic is that they just had to make the game so fast that they just didn't think of everything. It's a very human answer to a very difficult question. Why does this Pokemon not get this move? Because we didn't think of it at the time, is the real answer. Why does Golduck not start with Water Gun or Bubble? Because they probably didn't think about it. And now Golduck gets to suffer. Why does Jinx only start with Pound? Because that's all we could think of. Why does Raichu not get a move that can hit rock ground types until you teach it something? The world may never know. I guess they never expected someone to get a Raichu before Brock. And to be fair, as far as the base game is concerned, nobody could get a Raichu before Brock. They did give Pikachu Slam in yellow version, but not the other versions, which is which is very unfortunate because Slam would have been really nice to defeat Brock with instead of Quick Attack in Red Blue. You know, that will haunt them forever. Not making them part Psychic type, despite the anime literally making it so Psyduck picks up objects with its mind. Sadly, the green screen is too small for my current setup. My ceiling is quite low. Interesting. And you can't crop it in any way for the ceiling to just fit? That's unfortunate. My green screen sits about 6 inches from my ceiling. But to be fair, I've got it all the way pulled up, and it does not need to be all the way pulled up. I could literally lower it another foot, and you guys won't even notice. Alright, we still have to pick up the rare candy, which is something I forgot to do. Oh, I also just now realized I forgot to talk to the one dude. The the Poke Flute dude. That's right. The only guy on the way there is the Magnemite guy, which hopefully we can avoid. Haha! I feel that is a time save. I know it's 3 one-shots with Earthquake, but the XP is not worth it. What do you want to be when you grow up? Pokemon Master. I'm probably not too certain I would have said that when I was a kid, even if I would have meant it. I don't think there was a real answer to that question for me for a very long time. I wanted to be an accountant ever since the junior year of high school. I took this this bridge class where the class is like, hey, this is part computer science, part accounting, part something else. It's just kind of like a bridge class that helps you. No, actually, my sophomore year. That helped you pick your career classes for your junior and senior year. And so then I picked accounting for my junior and senior year. Although for the career classes, I picked marketing, business management. But I did take accounting 1 and 2 in high school. I've always loved accounting. Dang. How do YouTube Shorts work? You basically make a video that is in 1080 by 1920, and then you make sure it is under 1 hour. And then YouTube will automatically detect it is the correct size and time, and it will just make it a short. You used to have to use hashtag shorts in the name, but they got smart enough to figure out that like they could just, detect that it's, the right size and time. God, he has to give me his whole life story. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we're not that high of a level. I mean, of course, we're going to be picking up all of the rare candies, which is going to be to our benefit, but, like, we are pretty low level. We still have Janine and Blue. And that should be 2 more levels at least. But that means our maximum level for red is 71. Wait. No, hold on. We'll be 61. Yeah, our maximum level will be 71. Blue gives like a level no matter how high of a level you are. He might even give me a level and a half. Too bad he doesn't have any trainers. His trainers would actually probably be pretty good to battle. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have also been skipping a lot of heals. Like, normally I heal in like every city, but I just haven't. I'm trying to think. Are there any bad matchups? The Executor is probably a bad matchup. Oh no, not a Sandstorm. Whatever shall I do? Oof. Oh my god, he used Rain Dance and got rid of the Sandstorm. I appreciate that very, very much. And then you let me get healed to full HP thanks to your full restore. I appreciate it. A man of the people. Oh no, not Leech Seed. Haha. And now we'll never know if Leech Seed goes before or after Leftovers. It's probably before. I think Leftovers has got like a negative priority where it goes like last. Normally I would go ahead and grab Protect and Curse, but I really don't think I'm going to need it. I really do think that I could just eventually Hypnosis past all my problems. And we're about to pick up the last rare candy. Use the last Abra Teleport. How do I think red will go? I think we'll have 3 resets trying to get all the correct correct luck to hit. I will use the first reset with no candy, and then I will immediately go to all 10 candies. Actually, you know what? I'll use 5. Cool. Okay, so you're faster than me. 5 more levels might help. Okay, so we'll see if 5 more levels helps. Actually, we'll just do 65. No, 66. Why not? That little speed might matter. Haha, it's now one shot too. You can't set up Reflect on me. Wait, you woke up immediately? Are you serious? Dang. You took in sunlight? Oh no. Okay, that hurt a lot because of Flamethrower just being a good move. All right, no Blizzard. Oh, you used Rain Dance? That is not good for you. Oh my god, only 5 candies. 131.46. What a shock. And you know what? 64% of people were right. And who I think it was who's the one that said they've I think it was Shadow. Shadow voted under by accident. And you know what? Your accident paid off. All right, let's swap over to that. And let's see. What do we got? So 131 puts us above Entei. Haha. Wow, that like definitively puts us right there. And our reset count, I believe, is pretty close to Entei as well. 10. That makes sense. And what's our game time? Our game time is 5:41. That puts us right there in that Entei range as well. In fact, technically, because of our lower level, we could probably even consider putting it in front of Victory Bell. Well, that went shockingly well. Normal types, am I right? So good. So very good. Holy crap. Boss KO. Here's to a good 2023, Steve. Hopefully 2024 will bring you more success. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Hey, Boss KO, with that donation, would you like any specific run to be in the running Not next week, because next week is already set in stone. But you know what? Next. How about next? Is there any run that you're willing to see right now? I will just have to stop the video and start a new video. I got time. Like I said, grandmother's not here. I got nothing to do. The football game today doesn't really appeal to me. It's already half over anyways. I got nothing after this. Anything you specifically want to see right now? We've already done Shuckle, so I mean, it's not like there's that much more torture to go. There's only one more Pokemon I would refuse to do. Honestly, I've got nothing. Okay. No, that's the only run that I would refuse, game dev. All right, well, then have a nice night, and a big thanks to Boss KO for both the donation and the subscription. Thank you to John Calibro for the subscription, and Speedrunner for the subscription. And always big thank you to Lexi for the 2 enormous donations from before. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it very much. Because you guys have not seen it yet, because it comes out tomorrow, we are going to be doing like 11 or so randomizer runs. Basically, we are trying to finish the randomizer series, and the randomizers, like, we are so close to finishing it too. Like, we've got, I think, about 8 runs left total in like the whole series. So we are just going to knock them all out. And the reason why we're doing that is we want to replace the randomizer series with backport series, where we do backported starters and legendaries in Generation 1. Scott will be teaching us how to do that momentarily, but we want to finish it around the time Scott shows us how to do it. The only thing that's going to keep us from doing like a lot of the backported runs is we have to make the sprites and make the ROMs and make the movesets. So it's like, it's a lot more work than a regular run. So we'll obviously only be doing one of those a week, and there will never be 2. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Just a little bit of insight on what is going to be happening in the future. Have a nice afternoon, and we did in fact get an underspeed. Good night. We do. We have actually already made the moveset for Arceus. Just saying. Night.